Hello everyone, and thank you so much for joining us today for our webinar about MSc Mechanical Engineering at Glasgow, Caledonian University. We're joined today by Charlie Russell, who is our Associate Dean International, who will give us an overview of GCU. Dharminder Singh, who is our Programme Leader for MSc Mechanical Engineering. He'll go into more detail about the programme and learning experience. And last but not least, we have Abdul, one of our current students on the MSc Mechanical Engineering, who can share first-hand experience of studying the programme and how it's helped him advance his career. If anyone wants to ask any questions while we go along, just pop them in the chat box at the side of your screen and we'll pick those up. And without any further ado then, I'll hand you straight over to Charlie.
Thanks very much, Jenny, and welcome everybody, including our other presenters. It's really great to have this opportunity to speak with you if you're looking at coming and joining us in January or even next September to Glasgow Caledonian University. My name is Dr. Charlie Russell. I know it says Charles, but that's my Sunday name, as we say in Scotland. But I'm the Associate Dean International for our School of Computing, Engineering and Built Environment, and I'm really delighted to be introducing the school and also the Mechanical Engineering MSc, which I'm delighted that my colleagues are here, and one of our students is here to talk about that. So I'm just going to talk a little bit about Glasgow Caledonian University and Glasgow. So Glasgow is actually a home of engineering. We have had a big history in engineering for, many 200 or 300 years. There's been a lot going on. So a city formerly heavily industrialized, a lot of heavy industry along this river Clyde. You'll see the river here. But a big trading city in form years gone by, and it's known as a deer green place because part of the city fathers' vision of Glasgow was that with all this industrialization, we should have lots of green spaces. So there's a lot of parks and green spaces in Glasgow that we make very big use of. So there's a lot of festivals and conferences. It's a great entertainment place to come to. It's a very strong retail center in the UK as well. So it has a lot to offer as a place to live in and obviously study in as well. We have 3 very strong universities, including our own. And we are Glasgow Caledonian University is right in the city center of Glasgow. So in the top left picture there, that's our city chambers that we're very proud of. It's a very beautiful building, and there's a lot of very unique and attractive architecture in the city, as well as modern stuff, modern new areas that our former shipyards have been turned into public spaces for people. So this is our campus, and it's a modern campus. It was built in the 1970s. It's a really friendly place to be. It's very accessible to all the transport links. We're 5 minutes from the main shopping street, and it's a very friendly, well-serviced campus area. All the buildings are connected in some kind of way. The one that you're looking at in the middle is our library, and the one to the right is where our school is based, the School of Computing, Engineering and Built Environment. So a little bit about the university. We're very proud that we're the top overall performing modern university in Scotland in 2023, and we're actually the second top in the United Kingdom overall. So we've got a very strong performance across our metrics and our programs and in our research and how our students find studying with us. We came 40th out of 122 universities in the UK by the Guardian University Guide this year, and we're the top modern university by research in Scotland. So 72% of our research is considered world leading or internationally excellent. So we have that kind of support. We also have at the heart of our mission the UN United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, and that's part of our research strategy and also part of our teaching delivery. We're also very strong with graduate employment. 91% of our graduates are in employment for the study within 3 months of completing with us. And we're very proud of that. That's ahead of most other universities in Scotland. And we're also really developing international partnerships around the world. So we are an international campus. It's very diverse, very friendly place to come and be. We also are an Athena Swan Institute with a silver award. So we're one of the most highly committed universities to gender equality, and we really do punch above our weight and are doing very well and leading the way with that. University has a number of schools, and so I'm not going to go into them too much, but obviously there are international students and students from locally, but from all the different areas that we have. You'll see here that our school, we have mechanical engineering is at the bottom of that list, but you can see we have a strong engineering cohort, but obviously computing, and we do quite a lot of environmental work too, as well as the applied computer games, which is really increasingly popular. But our mechanical engineering has been with us a long time. It's a very stable, secure, and good offering that we provide. So I'm delighted that you're looking at joining us in that endeavor. So we have good facilities, good laboratory facilities. We're very applied, as you might expect. We've got very close links with industry. We've got good amounts of equipment, and it's that you will get the chance to be hands-on. Some of our labs are very new. There's a lot of space for creativity, and we endeavor to be as cutting edge as possible. So these are the different programs, just to give you a sense of the different programs that we offer in our school. But obviously you're interested in mechanical engineering, but it's just to be aware that there's others. So you get to mix and match. You'll meet people that you'll probably interact with and know for the rest of your life, because that's the kind of place we are. You get to know people really well at GCU. And we're also particularly supported by our professional bodies that accredit our program. Very strong offering. So we're accredited by the Institution of Mechanical Engineers, and I'm sure Dharminder will talk more about that or answer any questions that you need about that. We have 3 research centers at the moment in the school, really just underpinning the work that we do. So these are where we're applied, and really what these do is they draw together different disciplines in multidisciplinary ways, so we're able to work together to deliver solutions in our research. So we have climate justice, built environment asset management center, and the smart technology center. So we do a range of things, from a lot of renewables research to environmental research to forensic research, and a whole range of engineering applications in between. So we also have a big support from our sort of student support services. So we have obviously the library, information technology, a learning development center. So any needs that you have, maybe you need support with your English, or you need specific support maybe with Excel or spreadsheets, or we can support you with that. We've got a very, very strong team of academic support. Also, we provide a lot of personal support. There's a very strong pastoral care ethic amongst the staff at Glasgow Caledonian University, and we are very keen to develop your careers, and our career service is very strong, and we provide a lot with that. I'll come to that in a minute. Also, another thing that's been particularly important that we've developed is our health and well-being services. People have really find that very useful, and we're there to support you with any of those needs. So we have a lot of career services support to help with your personal skills and career development. We have a work experience hub on campus, which is a one-stop shop to finding experience, including placements. And we have a number of interactive tools that are available to you as a student: CV builder, cover letter, interview simulators, company directory, psychometric and aptitude tests. These are really useful things. We find people really make the most of that. So you have access to that. So also people want to know, do we have campus accommodation? Yes, we do. We have student halls of residence. They're called the Caledonian Court. It's right beside the university. It's a picture of part of the accommodation area. It's quite a substantial accommodation offering that we have. So we do have that too. And finally, you're coming to a very vibrant, attractive country. A lot goes on. It's a busy, beautiful place, and I hope you'll be able to make the most of that when you come here. Okay, I'm going to pass on to Dharminder just now, who's the program leader, and thank you very much. And I'll go off mute now. Thanks.
Thanks, Charles. Yeah, so my name is Dharminder Singh, and I just want to welcome you all to this webinar. And I am the lecturer in the Mechanical Engineering Department at Glasgow Caledonian University, and I'm also the program leader for Mechanical Engineering program, so the program that you're going to join at GCU. So the Mechanical Engineering program at GCU that offers you lots of benefits. So first, you are going to get a UK master's degree, which is a recognized qualification all over the world. And as Charles was talking earlier, we have our MSc Mechanical Engineering program fully accredited by IMechE for chartership. Okay, so a lot of you will be interested in applying for chartership after you have completed your studies and after you've gained your work experience, as that gives you some kind of professional recognition in the world of mechanical engineering. Okay, so the mechanical engineering course that gives you all the academic underpinning and the academic qualifications that you need to apply for chartership. And we offer our program in two specialisms, so design and manufacture. So I'm just going to talk about just a bit about what options are offered there. So if you're doing the, if you're taking the specialism in design, you have these optional modules of applied thermofluids and CFD and advanced engineering mechanics, so which are mostly based on the design side of mechanical engineering. And if you take the manufacturer option, then you have these modules of maintenance management and manufacturing management, which mainly focus on the manufacturing side and the maintenance strategies that are used in the mechanical engineering industry. So here you will see all the modules that you're going to cover, and these modules, the modules that you see in black, they are all the core modules. So everybody covers these modules, like professional practice, strategy, innovation, energy audit and energy asset management, sustainable materials, material and manufacturing processes, advanced computer-aided engineering. So these are all the taught modules that you will be taught over 2 trimesters, A and B. So every trimester is 3 months long. So students who start in towards the end of September, they will be joining in trimester A, which ends in December, and the trimester B that starts towards the end of January and finishes in April. So in the design option, you have these 2 specialist modules, which are 15 credits each, of applied thermofluids and CFD and advanced engineering mechanics. And once you have completed all the taught components of the module, you will get 120 credits, and then you are allowed to move on to the project that is you will do once you've passed all your taught modules. Okay. So the project module that runs for the whole trimester, so it depends on which trimester you finish your taught modules in. So depending on that, you will do that in A, B, or C trimester. So overall, you get 180 credits, and you get an exit award of MSc degree in mechanical engineering with a specialism in design. There are also options for you to leave your course early if you wish, depending on personal situations. If you have 60 credits, you can leave with a postgraduate certificate. And if you have 120 credits, you can leave with a postgraduate diploma, and that will be named for mechanical engineering design. Okay, or manufacture, depending on which option you choose. And for the manufacture stream, so again, you have to do the core modules similar to the design option, but you have these specialist modules for the manufacture stream of maintenance management and manufacturing management, where you learn about all different kinds of manufacturing processes and the maintenance strategies that are used in the mechanical engineering industry. Okay, so again, overall, you get 180 credits for a degree in MSc in mechanical engineering with a specialism in manufacture in this case. Again, you have the options for PGC and PGD as well, if you wish to graduate earlier. We'll also talk about now the assessment that is used for your modules. So it will be a mix of coursework and exam. So courseworks are bits of assessment where you will need to write some reports. You might have to do some calculations or produce some designs, for example, in the computer-aided engineering module, and you have to write a report based on that. And then you will also have an exam component for the module, which is assessing your overall learning that you get in your module. Okay, so that's usually done at the end of the trimesters, so trimesters A and B. And in case you fail at the first attempt, there is also a second attempt available. I hope everyone passes in the first attempt, but that's just in case if you don't pass in the first attempt exam or coursework, then you have a second attempt available, which you can use. And once you pass that, you will be able to move on to the project module. The exams for the trimester A modules, they are usually in January, so that's at the end of trimester A, and for the modules that are in trimester B, their exam is in April or sometimes May, depending on when the exam timetable is scheduled for. Okay, so there are 3 trimester A modules that have an examination element. One module is just coursework only. And for the trimester B modules, you have 2 modules of examination element and one module of advanced computer-aided engineering that is fully assessed by coursework. Okay, and once you finish all the taught part of the program, so then you move on to the MSc project, so where you're going to use all of the skills that you learned during your MSc degree and apply that to a specific project. So the different kinds of projects that will be available from the staff as well, because the staff work very closely with the industry. So there will be lots of projects that will be available that are industrial based. So you have the option to work on them, and there will be a list of projects that will be supplied to you at the end of your taught part of the program. Okay, so once you're eligible to proceed to the project. You also have the option to choose your own, bring your own project. If you have something, if there is an area that you are interested in particularly, and you can even propose your own project, and you can approach a staff member who works in the field to get supervision from them. Okay. So Charles already talked about employability, so there are very good numbers that you see from graduates who graduate from Glasgow Caledonian University. So 91% of the graduates there in employment, or they're doing further study 15 months after graduating, and out of those 83% are working in highly skilled occupations. So once you complete this course, you will be eligible to apply for jobs such as mechanical engineer, mechanical design engineer, or project engineer, or project manager, etc. And you can have an earning potential of 30,000 to 45,000, depending on what jobs you apply for and what kind of experience you have. Okay. And finally, there is lots of support that is available to the students. So I would advise you to all make use of all the support. Okay. So first of all, when you arrive at the university, there is induction activities that are arranged at the start, which gives you all the information about the university, the facilities that are available at the university, teaching strategies, and they're done at all the levels, like for example the school level, the program level, and also at the university level as well. Okay, you will have access to our library, so where you can find lots of books and also online resources. So we've got about over 500,000 books and ebooks that are available to if you need to access any books. Okay, there will be lots of online resources such as journals that are available as well. Everybody who joins GCU is allotted a personal tutor who will be available to discuss any problems that you're having. If you're needing any academic support, you can discuss with them, and also you will have access to a learning development center where you can get support for example, English skills, math skills, or any other academic help that you might be needing. You will have access to IT facilities. There are some labs that are available 24 hours, so you will be able to access them all the time. And also, if you're needing some specialist software, for example, CAD software like ANSYS or CFD software, you will have access to remote labs as well, so you can even access them from your home. All the learning materials that will be supplied to you over a web-based learning platform, which is called GCU Learn. So this is where your lecturers will upload all your learning materials, such as notes, slides, tutorial materials, solutions, all of those things, they will be available there. Okay, so whenever you're needing any teaching material, so this is the place that you will go to. Okay, and there is then you've got support available from the student life team and well-being team and disability support. So if in case you have any disabilities or if you're struggling with mental health, you can get support from them. And the student life team can help you with registration and some council tax issues or anything like that. You also have international student support available, so which gives you advice for immigration issues. So when you are here, if you're needing any extension for your student visa, or if you want to apply for post-study work visa after finishing your studies, so international student support team, they will be able to give you advice on your visa application process. During your MSc, you will also have visiting lecturers or guest lecturers from other universities and from the industry who will present you with the research that they're doing, or as part of the teaching that you get from the lecturers at GCU as well. Okay, and finally, you have got support at the from the student association, which do a lot of fun activities, called cultural activities, and also they engage with all the student reps that are chosen from every program. So where you can give your feedback and to the lecturers, so on the teaching and the facilities. And so you've got a so that we've got a student voice that is heard by the staff at the university, and we can take action on any difficulties you may be having. Okay. And you see my contact details there. So you've got my email there and my phone number. So in case you want to contact me if you have any issues, if you have any questions regarding the program, so you can contact me there. I've also got the details of program coordinator, Mrs. Deborah Irwin, who can help you with any issues regarding admissions or registration, etc. Okay. So thank you very much for listening to me patiently, and I will pass on to Abdul, who has recently finished our MSc Mechanical Engineering course, and he's got some job offers as well. So he's going to talk about the student experience at GCU. Okay, I'll pass over to Abdul.
Thank you. Hi everyone. My name is Abdu, and I'm truly honored to be here today to share my experience studying at Glasgow Caledonian University. And I'm delighted to be here, like alongside with our program leader, Dr. Dharminder Singh, and our associate dean, Dr. Charles. Thank you so much for this opportunity. I started my educational journey at GCU in September 2022, and I completed my MSc in Mechanical Engineering Design in September 2023, just a month ago. The decision to join GCU is mainly because of the program content, which is tailored to the industry requirement, and also an opportunity of receiving an scholarship as an international student. So these couple of things which made me to choose GCU. GCU offers a diverse range of programs, and I chose to pursue mechanical engineering design, a field with two distinct disciplines also. As our program leader explained, there are two different disciplines like manufacturing and design, so you can choose whatever you want. During my time at GCU, I not only learned extensively but also excelled, earning a distinction in my course. The university definitely has top-notch facilities, including libraries, laboratories, and computer labs equipped with industry standard software, greatly which enriched my learning experience. As our program leader, he was explaining, you can access the laboratories from your home or from wherever you want, through remote labs. So that was kind of giving you a comfort, and you will be able to do all your works or your courseworks from your home or from any workplace. So this was really convenient for me. Apart from that, GCU stands out in terms of the professors and lecturers they have, because they are not only renowned in their fields but also genuinely committed to students' success. So they provide support throughout the course delivery, during assessment and examination, and they are so approachable and so friendly. And you can just fix an appointment with them, go meet them, and clear your doubts or something like that. So they are really helpful, and they are committed to student success and supporting each and every individual. Apart from that, the academic support, GCU also offers other support, such as through especially through LDC Center, which is Learning and Development Center. They guide students in crafting courseworks, dissertation works, and and they support us to reach our full potential in terms of when delivering our own work, and also during examinations. So LDC was really helpful for me because initially, as an international student, when I came here, because being from a different background, I couldn't understand the structure or the assessment structure. So LDC really guided me, how to deliver a coursework. So it really helped me. And and the other thing is the career center I would like to talk about, because career center, it played a pivotal role, because they really help you in refining your CVs and guiding you through various job opportunities, and helping you through assessments. Because back in, obviously, as an international student, we are from different background and different kind of hiring structure we see in different organizations. But here in UK, there are practical assessments and a lot of a different kind of assessments which I came across, and the career center really helped me to understand and how can I overcome and pass this kind of assessments. And also, there was a time I was really stressed when I was doing my dissertation and coursework, and definitely mental well-being center, they really helped me, because they were really approachable. I contacted them, and they really, I spoke to them, and through a video conference, and they really motivated me to complete my education and my studies. I would truly say that it's a collaborative support with the university, and it's an individual student's effort. I was really depressed, but that motivation also gave me to excel and perform better during my dissertation area, and which gave me an achievement of distinction in my course. Also, GC doesn't not only focus on academics. There are a lot of activities or fun activities which comes up every year, across the year, during, especially during the induction week, and university hosts fun activities, and we have union bar where we can relax and have a drink or play pool, enjoy your quality time with your fellow students. And we do have student association. GCU has student association, is another kind of support where you can approach for any kind of help with regards to studies, with regards to visa, and with regards to any other issues which you might face while you're studying at GCU. And one important thing I would like to highlight is GCU is committed to diversity, because the university has a rich blend of students from across the globe, and it hosts events and activities that celebrate every culture and background, fostering a global learning environment. So I felt like as if I'm in home, because as an Indian celebrating Diwali or celebrating a different kind of event, so it was really something special for me. So the student association, and even there are different kind of associations where you can participate in. For example, if you're interested in sports, or gym, or we have a lot of activities and associations where you can collaborate and you can express your interest. Coming about the Glasgow, talking about the Glasgow city, it's really welcoming and vibrant place to live. The city offers literally a rich cultural experience. You have a lot of dining options, numerous attractions from necropolis, like museums, and if you like even hiking, you can go for hiking. It's a beautiful place overall. uh, the city welcomed me, and yeah, I created a lot of beautiful memories, coming here. So I really cherish every individual, every each and every moment. I'm really happy. Apart from that, my time at GCU, it was really incredibly rewarding, both academically and personally. And I would like to I would like to thank this university's strong reputation, because of the university's reputation, I've secured 2 job offers in the UK right now. And honestly, I'll tell you, because GCU name carries a weight in the industry, in among the employers. Honestly, it becomes a brand tag when you graduate from here. And most of the employers, they know, if you're coming from GCU, it's definitely, it will give you a priority. So, and apart from that, the GCU, the course, the MSc Mechanical Engineering course, it is very tailored to get you chartership, so you can apply, you can get aggregate, because it is the course is aggregated to IMechE, which is Institution of Mechanical Engineers, and you can proceed for the chartership, in future, keeping on doing the stuffs and the requirements, fulfilling the stuffs with what IMechE is looking for. And as I stand you before, I must admit that I cherish every moment at GCU. I'm even thinking of pursuing PhD in the future, maybe. I genuinely believe that I made a right choice by joining GCU, and I encourage all the prospective students to consider for their higher education journey. And before I conclude, I would really thank, take this opportunity to thank the university management, all the professors, for their unwavering support throughout my journey. And I would like to also thank the organizers of this webinar to give me this opportunity to share my experience. And thank you so much, and good luck to everyone.
Thanks very much, Abdul. That was really great to hear your experience, and congratulations from all of us on your job offers, multiple job offers. So I'm really pleased to hear that for you. I'd like to thank everybody for presenting today. Thank you for your time. It was really interesting to hear all about the programme and the student experience. We don't have any questions from the audience, so I just want to thank everybody who's attended, and we can close the webinar just now. Thanks, everyone.